Good morning. As you start your day today, I have a question for you. How do you give evidence that the Holy Spirit is living inside of you? Now, you're aware of the fact that when you trusted Jesus and asked Him into your life, the Holy Spirit came to live inside of you. He is the one that is transforming us. He is the one that is shaping us into the image of Jesus. But if you really had to give an answer to how do you know if there's evidence of the Holy Spirit living within you in our life, we may be able to point to a lot of different things, a lot of different experiences, but there is a biblical reality of what God says. The evidence of the Holy Spirit living in your life today, as you are encountering all of the things that you're going to be doing this for the rest of this week. How does the Holy Spirit engage Himself into your life? And the answer is found in Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 and 23. We call these the fruit of the Spirit. And he says this, but the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our life. So this is what gives evidence. The Holy Spirit is the one that produces this. It is reflecting the character of the Spirit. Now, you know that the Spirit and the flesh are in opposition to one another. That battle is real. That battle is intense. But when you surrender to the Holy Spirit, here's what shows up in your life. It is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And it doesn't take very long to understand that that is the answer to all of the struggles that we have in our flesh. When I am impatient, when I am intolerant, then I need the Holy Spirit to encounter me at that moment. And I need to rely upon Him and tell the Holy Spirit that I need Him to replace my intolerance with His patience so He will be able to be manifested in my life. It is the same way with all 9 of those. And that is the evidence of God working in our life. As we grow through that and we begin to let this be our lifestyle, we begin to let this be the way in which people relate to us, how we see God, how we conform ourselves to God's purposes in our life. It transforms us, and we become more and more like Jesus. So the real answer to that question is, how do we give evidence of that? It's by a transformed life. It's by releasing the urge of the flesh, authorizing the power of the Spirit, surrendering to the Holy Spirit in your life, and letting God show up in the characteristics of His Spirit. So when you're in that meeting today, when you're encountering that difficult person this week, when things are going wrong in your life and you're all stretched in a variety of different directions, make sure you stop at that moment and surrender to the Holy Spirit. He is there to give evidence of His presence in your life. It just takes us to be aware of our need for Him and to surrender that moment so He will come in and give evidence that He is there. Trust that you will do that today. God bless you.